5-0. 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. Barcelona beat Como 5-0. It should have been like 10-0. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of missed chances. And by the way, ignore the wetness around here. It's not what you think it is. It's just water. Because I come out the shower, so the wetness from the water. Okay, you know what? You don't care. And this floss here is for hygiene. Some of you should take notes because you don't floss enough. And your dentist can tell that you don't floss enough. So take it from me, floss. Anyway, what I was going to say was Fermin Lopez looks insane. The first shot was the first goal was kind of ass. I'm not going to lie. Like, it was deflected, but at least took that shot because there's a lot of people that won't even take that shot. The second goal he scored was outrageous, top left. Like, he didn't even have to put that much power, just curled it in. The third goal was from Rafinha. It was Rashford who played a good pass across the face of goal, and Rafinha finished it nicely because I know a lot of footballers would miss those. Even professional footballers miss those chances. Like, the ones that bobble right before, it's not as easy as it looks, and I can tell you from experience as well. So a good finish off from him. And then Rafinha was the one who assisted after that for Yamal for another tap-in. He low-key chops down the defender and wins that ball, but it's kind of 50-50 whether or not you want to give it a foul. I'd probably, to be honest, if I was ref and I saw it clearly, I'd probably give it a foul. Because when I saw the replay, it kind of looked like a foul, but I'm not complaining here. Yamal taps it in nicely. And then for the fifth goal, it was Yamal. I think Ferran played one across the goal, face of the goal, and then he curled pirouetted it into the bottom left corner. But there were some other things I didn't like. What I liked, though, was to see Rashford starting with Yamal and Rafinha, because that's the first time we've seen them start together, I think. Was that the first time we saw him start together? I can't remember, honestly. But Lewandowski is out, so that's why Rashford was pulling up top. If it was like an actual La Liga match or something like that, I'd probably prefer Ferran Torres starting over Rashford. And both of them had two absolute howlers today. Rashford gets a nice... Yamal plays a beautiful ball in behind for Rashford, who made a nice run in. Then he dribbles through, and he had an instance where he could have finished it with his left foot down the middle, but instead he continues carrying it. He could have passed it to Rafinha as well, which he didn't. He continues carrying, and then he misses the entire net. Man, I don't understand how... Like, you didn't bury that. Like how you get paid so much money to play football and you can't even finish that. But you know what? Whatever. We move it. Just preseason. But it just baffles me how sometimes, like, even the easiest chances these lot can't even finish. But whatever. Hopefully he doesn't do that when it actually matters. Just like Salah. Oh my days. This guy just absolutely missed 2 penalties in a row. And that's a topic for another discussion. Or a discussion for another video. Well, whatever. Oh, yeah. If you want to see me yap about other football matches, not just Barca, let me know in the comments. And what else was I going to say? Ferran had a sitter as well. I can't remember who played the ball to him, but he missed. I think it was Yamal, I think, who passed it over to Ferran, and then he missed another sitter as well. And I texted my boys, I'm like, who's more buns, Rashford or Ferran Torres? But I know they're good, but like, and that's just preseason, but it's kind of funny how they're missing these sitters. So yeah, that's why I was saying it could have been like 9 or 10-0. Those are just 2 instances I was talking about, and there were other instances as well, which I can't remember, to be honest. Usually after the matches end, I forget a lot of what's happened. I can barely remember sometimes the goals even, so especially when Barca score so many like they did today. And that's 20 preseason goals from 4 matches. Yes, they came against like weak opposition, but like there's teams like, for example, United, who like won one against Fiorentina or something like that, and their only goal was like an own goal. So we'll take 5 goals against a Serie A team, okay? So a solid performance all around. Let me get into more like the midfield. I didn't see too much from Pedri, but maybe I was just kind of like snoozing away. I mean, not snoozing, like I was not really paying attention too much to Pedri, probably. Because Pedri always puts in like underrated performances like that go unnoticed. So maybe that was just one of today. I remember I was looking at the ground for an instant, and my brother said, "Oh, Pedri just got cooked." So I didn't see what happened. So Pedri did get cooked by someone today, but I'm not sure what it was or what happened. So, but I said that if I didn't see it, then it never happened. So it's fine. It was weird to see the back line. I want to say that when I was looking at the lineup and I saw Rashford, Rafinha, and Yamal, I was like, okay, cool, that's cool to try out. But then I saw like Araujo and Eric Garcia. Araujo's playing right back, which I think Araujo right back is all right. But then I saw like Koundé getting rest, which is good. But like, I thought today we were gonna play like our starting 11 that we would play for La Liga, to like get used to it. But I guess not, because unless we're gonna go with that because Christensen wasn't starting either. And I think probably the best back line would be Balde, Christensen, Araujo, then Koundé, but then Kubarsi would be missing. So then Kubarsi could fit in for Araujo or Christensen. So yeah, that'd probably they could like flip flop, like rest one day. You know what I mean? Which is good. A good to have some rotation. But I just miss Inigo Martinez, and I also want to apologize. I had some like misinformation, or I spread misinformation, or got my facts wrong, or my whatever about Ter Stegen. Apparently, like people were commenting something like Ter Stegen isn't the reason why we couldn't register Inigo Martinez, and he left because he got an offer or whatever, something like that. If I said anything incorrect, I'm sorry. And what I was gonna say was he did the Ter Stegen did the captaincy speech today, and people were like booing it. I heard, and also I saw Hector Fort like doing like a weird face in the background, which is kind of funny. But I don't know if like the Spanish media was just like spreading false narratives or whatever about him. So if that's the case, then it kind of sucks for Ter Stegen. But at the same time, it's cool that he got his captaincy back. But I don't want him to be captain. I want like Rafinha to be captain, obviously, because when Rafinha wore that captain's armband, like when De Jong wasn't playing, when Araujo I think was injured or wasn't playing, when Ter Stegen was injured, so it was Rafinha next. Then this guy had a different aura about him during that time period. And he still does have that aura, but just when he wears that captain's armband, it's like he plays that extra level. You know what I mean? So anyway, there are probably other players I want to talk about. It was kind of weird to see Gavi not starting after he did quite well in preseason, and Fermin starting ahead of Gavi. But it's good to see that both of them are playing quite well. Especially after Gavi's ACL tear, he hasn't really been himself, and then he started performing well in preseason. So, like I said, it was kind of weird to not see him start today, because he's kind of like a starting 11 player now. But Fermin proved me wrong, because I saw Fermin in the starting 11. I'm like, I'm not too sure about Fermin starting, but it is preseason, so I don't really pay too much attention to it or give it too much importance. And I'm glad that he proved me wrong, kind of, even though I didn't really doubt him. I mean, kind of doubted him, but whatever. So yeah, Joan Garcia made some nice saves. I know one of them was offside that he saved, but still, I like to see a goalkeeper that's actually mobile, because in the past we haven't really had a goalkeeper that's mobile, because Ter Stegen, Ter Statue, yeah. So let me know what you guys thought of the Barcelona match today. We have Mallorca on Saturday, 10:30 a.m. for me, which is really good time, because anything like after, like, that's usually like, sometimes it's like at 7 in the morning and stuff like that. I'm like, 7 a.m. is fine, but I just like prefer it when it's like noon, like 12 p.m. is like probably the best time to watch football for me. Like I love it. Like I love a noon match. So yeah. Let me know what time you guys are watching the Mallorca game at. Let me know what you guys' opinions are on the win. And if you have anything else to share, make sure you subscribe for more Barca match reactions. And also, I think I'm gonna do Liverpool match reactions too, because I watch every Liverpool match. And I think I'm gonna go film a Liverpool versus Palace reaction right now. I don't know how well it will do, but these videos barely get any views. But I'm just hoping and praying that one day these videos, like, we get like a bigger fan base or whatever, a community here, so that we can live stream together. Because I'm planning on live streaming the Mallorca game too, as well, even though we probably won't get any or many people. But it is what it is. One day, hopefully, we'll have like a decent number of you guys tuning in to the match reactions, or just the streams, or both. So yeah, make sure you go to the description of the video and follow me on my socials there. If you want to DM me, say hi to me or whatever, feel free. Let me know you came from the video. Yeah, join the Discord. Follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna be streaming Twitch and YouTube, because I do cross stream. So whatever you prefer to watch on, be my guest. And yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and peace.